Welcome back, everyone. Have we got a little tiny knife to talk about today? This was loaned in from my good buddy Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods. Boom, here's his info. And boom, there's a promo code. There will be a link to his website down below also. So this is the Benchmade Impel, I think is how you pronounce it. And let's just zoom in because it looks even tinier without it zoomed in. What can I say? This just, it disappears. It's surprisingly small. It is an aluminum framed G10 scales. It's tip down carry only. Pocket clip works very well, actually. This would be a really good coin pocket, fifth pocket carry, something like that. And for as small as it is, it's surprisingly kind of cool and ergonomic. So it's 3 1/8 closed. It is an automatic that is 5 1/16 overall. 1.98 inch blade. So don't quote me on this, but it should be California legal. California is kind of a goofy state, but let's not go there. It needs to be under 2 inches to be a California legal automatic. Oftentimes what manufacturers do is they will put a CA in the part number. Benchmade didn't do that on this, so I don't know if there's more to the story or not. So don't quote me on this, hey, Dirk said it was California legal, Mr. Officer. But my understanding is that it is. Now, I live in California, and I carry automatics that are more than 2 inches because, quite frankly, I just don't care. And I don't have contact with law enforcement very often. So your average law-abiding person generally can be okay carrying an automatic. But let's move on from that. It is S35V blade steel. Blade thickness is 0.098. Overall thickness is 0.368, and it weighs just 1.4 ounces. It does have a lock here, and I think that locks it open also. Yes, it does. Flip down the lock, push button. There you go. You can lock it so that it will not fire. You can unlock it, and you're back in business. Surprisingly, let me zoom out to get the kind of hand shot here. It is a full 3-finger grip, and it's fairly comfortable in this hand-holding configuration. Okay? You could do some decent work with this. You could hold it like this, and it would be very functional as well. Again, this is not, because of its size, it's not going to be a hard use knife, number one. So it doesn't need to be super ergonomic and get a full hand grip on it to do a lot of hard cutting tasks. You're going to open some boxes, you're going to open your sandwich, you're going to cut some strings off of your shirt, that sort of a thing in maybe an office environment. And this isn't going to scare anybody if you pulled this out at work to open a box, open up your mail, things like that. So because it is geared towards very light duty cutting tasks, it doesn't have to have a big handle that you can really grab onto. You can grab this in a lot of different ways. You could hold it like this and do some cutting stuff. I mean, don't let the size fool you. This actually works fairly well as a pocket knife. It's quick to fire. It's Benchmade, so you're going to get the Benchmade quality and, basic Benchmade stuff. Let's kind of zoom in and take a quick look at the blade. So it is model 3150 that they've put there on the blade. Nice black G10 with good texturing. This is going to hold well in your hand. Nice clip. A little bit of branding on the backside. Benchmade, Lurch, just, a couple things, which I'm okay with. It doesn't scream a bunch of branding. But all in all, I don't know, guys. I think it's kind of a cool little knife. We'll zoom back out and do a couple size comparisons. Here it is next to the Sharpie. So it is a small knife, but it works well. It runs at about $135 on the Wild About Sporting Good website. It's just a hair under. It's, I think, $133 and change. Call it $134. But you can get 10% off. So that helps. Here's Spyderco Delica. The Quiet Carry Waypoint. And I don't have any other automatics out here right now. I didn't think about that before I came in here to film. And I do not have every knife that I own here in the studio. I just don't. And just because it's fun. Here it is next to the Hellraiser. Sorry, I know. Bad comparison. So there you go. Not a lot more I can say about this guy. Super lightweight, disappears in your pocket. You wouldn't even need the pocket clip. You could take that off and stick this in your coin fifth pocket, and it would be a totally awesome knife there. What would be kind of cool maybe is if they did a hole and you could put this on your keychain. I mean, that might not be bad. This is small enough and light enough that it could be a keychain knife. I mean, it's pushing the envelope for a keychain knife, but it could work. So let me know what you guys think about little tiny automatics. So thanks, Gil, for sending this one in. Very fun little knife that's very affordable and pretty cool for what you get. So thanks a lot, everyone. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.